Hi guys, this is Carmen from NN Lettering. Are you like me who wanted to start something new for the New Year's? Well, then this is the right video to be watching. Just like a lot of you've probably seen a lot of bullet journaling around on Pinterest, on Instagram, but always feel kind of intimidated to get started. Well, I'm the same as you. I have been thinking about it. At first I thought it was going to be such a waste of time, but then when I read up on the system, I find that, you know what, there are some pretty positive stuff that I could probably make use of, especially in terms of habit forming. So I'm going to show you just some really basic of what bullet journaling is, and then you can kind of take a look at the basic step and then can decide maybe this is something for you to try for the new year. And so let's tackle this together. First of all, you have an index to refer to things that you would like to be able to refer back when you need to look for some things. The next thing needs to be established are the keys. These are the most basic one. There are different kinds out there, but we in general use a dot to represent a task, a circle to represent any event, a dash for a note, and we put a star in front of anything that are really important. And at the end of each month, you would be reviewing that if there's any task that say is not important at all, you can totally cross it right out. But then if there's tasks that you put it down for this month, but then you didn't get to, what you would do is you would put a right arrows to represent that you are now going to be moving it into the next month. We call that migration. And somehow if there's things that, okay, you're not done, but it doesn't have to be done like say one now, and you can be doing it in the future month. What you could do is you can put a left arrow to represent that it has been scheduled into the future log, which covers like the entire year. Notice that I started to make this really nice page with 2018, super simple. What I really like about doing bullet journal, over maybe using say a regular day planner, is that, you know what, I can totally take one page and doodle all over it, and if I screwed up, I can glue the pages together and cover it up. I can put other stuff that I find important and is not limited by the space, because I find that the day planner, because it is so in a grid, in a regular rigid box, if there are days that I need to write more, I won't have enough space to write that. So that's what I didn't like. So this is kind of the main Bible verse that I've chose for the year 2018. He has made everything beautiful in his time. I like it to be a good reminder to myself that, you know what, things are beautiful. You might not see it now, but things are always beautiful at the right time. So we're going to have faith that, you know what, things are always going to turn out well. And notice that I've been using my Secure Micron pens to write that, and later on I also have been using some brush pens because I've been practicing calligraphy and I'm really interested in it. This is kind of like how it all started, because I really like to do calligraphy, and so I get to write things out, and I get to make them beautiful, and I really enjoy that. But okay, so notice this page now. This page is an entire calendar year. It covers all 12 months with all the dates, when it started. I actually absolutely hate this page. This is something that, you know what, it's like because you see everybody doing it, then you feel like you should be doing it. I found that it was such a waste of my time. I don't think I would ever refer back to it. So I just didn't like that. Now this is the second main part. Other than the index, now this is the second main part of a bullet journal called the future log. So future logs covers kind of like big month, kind of big days of things that are happening. And the suggestion is to kind of split one page into 3 sections, and you write each month, and you're supposed to start with the next month. I know I kind of cheated. I included January in it, even though I have decided to use January as my first month of bullet journaling, but I just wanted the complete 12 month. Notice that I'm now including it into the index. And So what the future log does is that it actually lists all the things, and I've actually noticed some other people actually, instead of doing it horizontally in 3 sections, some people has been doing vertically. I think I might go to that just because the way I'm thinking, I always like to write things in columns. Even when I'm doing like solutions and stuff like that, I don't like to write horizontal with lots of words. I rather write things vertically. So I'll try this 1 month out, and maybe the next year when I do the future log, I might actually keep it in the vertical columns. We'll see about that. And so this is a simple cover page, and I absolutely love it. I feel that it's, the theme that I want to go with January is still going to be somewhat wintry, but I don't want to put too much things down. So I like how it turned out, that it was very, very simple. And this is now the monthly log. It lists all the dates of the month, and you can list down kind of things that you should be doing per day. I've divided into 2 columns. Some people start all the way to the left hand side, but I kind of wanted 2 columns. The left hand side for like more personal stuff, and the right hand side is the planning for the YouTube videos that I've decided. So now that we've done the monthly log, we're now moving into the daily log. Some people call it the weekly log as well. So I think this is kind of both, like a hybrid. So basically every day then you list out details like what appointments you have, what events, what tasks that you would have to complete. And I've made mine into really long columns because I also wanted to have spaces where I can write down like kind of my daily devotion learning, or things that I get from, that I want to learn from and remember. And I have added a habit tracker on the top right corner. I got this idea from Boho Berry. I'll list her down so that you can take a look at some of the things that she's been doing. As I said before, one of the big reasons why I'm starting to do bullet journal is because I really wanted to improve some of the daily habits that I have. And definitely need to drink more water, really need to start working out again. And I also find that I am not sleeping enough. Like every hour I would have like 5 hours. So my goal is to hopefully be able to have maybe at least 7 hours of sleep every day. So that's something that I really wanted to work on and improve. This gives you a better idea of what bullet journaling is. Thank you for watching.